Today we're dissecting the layers of the iconic film Full Metal Jacket. We'll delve into the unsettling and intense events that unfolded behind the camera and also reveal some lesser-known facts that even die-hard fans might not know. Join Facts Verse as we present horrors that happened while filming Full Metal Jacket. The real name behind Joker. When it comes to attention to detail, Stanley Kubrick didn't hold back. Private Joker's shirt on Paris Island reveals his real name is J.T. Davis. That's more than a random name. It's a deliberate nod to specialist James T. Davis, the first officially recognized U.S. casualty in Vietnam, killed in 1961. If this classic war movie leaves you wanting to try your hand at high-stakes military strategy, then you'll want to check out the sponsor of this video, Conflict of Nations. Conflict of Nations is a free, online PvP strategy game. You choose a real country to lead during World War III, while you fight up to 128 other players in real-time tactical combat. These games can take weeks to complete, allowing for deep levels of strategic planning. You're in control of the strategy. Choose to forge alliances with other players, or declare war on your neighbors to take over the world. Conflict of Nations is available on both PC and mobile devices, and you can play with the same account across all devices. If you click the link in the description, you can start playing today and get an exclusive gift, which includes 13,000 gold and a 1-month premium subscription for free. The drill instructor who almost wasn't. Tim Colseri was initially chosen by Kubrick to play the role of Hartman, the drill instructor. But R. Lee Ermey's audition reel, where he hurled insults while dodging tennis balls and oranges, was so compelling he won the role. Colseri was given the role of the helicopter door gunner, delivering a memorable scene where he talks about his kill count without remorse. Method acting to the extreme. Vincent D'Onofrio, who played Private Pyle, underwent a significant physical transformation for his role. He gained 70 pounds, causing him to tear ligaments in his legs during an obstacle course scene. The injury required surgical repair, and it took him 9 months to return to his usual weight. This level of commitment to the role is rarely seen and speaks volumes about the dedication of the actors involved. The emotional toll of boot camp. The actors portraying Marines underwent a grueling boot camp experience, which included being yelled at by R. Lee Ermey for up to 10 hours a day. This intense preparation added to the authenticity of the film, but also took an emotional toll on the cast. Kubrick's compassion for animals. During filming, a family of rabbits was accidentally killed. Stanley Kubrick, known for his meticulous attention to detail, was so upset he canceled the rest of the day's filming. It shows a softer side to the otherwise demanding director. Cinematic techniques. Director of photography Douglas Milsom experimented with a camera with a shutter thrown off-sync to create a realistic effect during Vietnam battle scenes. This technique was later reused in another classic war movie, Saving Private Ryan, and has become a staple in war films aiming for a gritty, realistic look. Missed opportunities in casting. Denzel Washington was considered for the role of 8-Ball and has said it's a role he regrets missing out on. Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger were also offered roles but had to turn them down due to other commitments. It's fascinating to think how different the film might have been with these actors. The digital age. Full Metal Jacket was Stanley Kubrick's first film edited by computer rather than linearly spliced film. It marked a significant shift in the filmmaking process, embracing the technological advancements of the time. Scenes left on the cutting room floor. A sex scene between Private Joker and a Vietnamese prostitute was filmed but ultimately cut from the final version. According to the actress, the scene was removed because it detracted from the film's overall mood, which Kubrick wanted to maintain. The real and the unreal. The film was shot in England, with the Bassingbourn Barracks serving as the Paris Island Marine boot camp and the abandoned Beckton Gas Works standing in for the ruined city of Hue. It's a testament to the production team's ability to transform locations to create convincing settings. The ending that never was. Matthew Modine, who played Private Joker, was instrumental in changing the film's original ending. Initially, Joker was supposed to die, but Modine argued that the real horror of war would be for Joker to live with the experiences he had. Stanley Kubrick agreed and changed the ending on the spot, adding another layer of complexity to the film. Ermey's creative freedom. R. Lee Ermey wasn't just an actor on set, he was also a contributor to the script. Ermey, who had real-life experience as a Marine drill instructor, wrote his own lines for the film, generating 150 pages of insults. This creative freedom allowed him to bring an unparalleled level of authenticity. The price of authenticity. The actors went through that realistic boot camp regimen, which included those long days of being yelled at by Ermey. This was to ensure that they could portray their roles as realistically as possible, even if it meant enduring grueling conditions. The legacy lives on. Phrases from the film, particularly those delivered by the Vietnamese prostitute played by model actress Papillon Susu, have found their way into popular culture. They've been sampled in rap songs like Two Live Crew's Me So Horny and Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back. A director's obsession. Stanley Kubrick was so committed to the film, he almost didn't let Matthew Modine leave the set for the birth of his child. Modine had to threaten to injure himself to be allowed to leave, showing the level of dedication Kubrick demanded from his actors. The sound of war. The film's sound design was meticulously crafted to immerse the audience in the chaos of war. Authentic sounds of helicopters, gunfire, and explosions were used to create a realistic auditory experience, adding another layer of authenticity to the film. The one-shot wonder. The sniper scene at the end of the film was shot in one take. It was a risky move, but it paid off, creating one of the most intense and memorable scenes in the film. It's a testament to the skill of the actors and the crew that they could nail such a complex scene in a single take. The Cubric Stair. The infamous Cubric Stair makes an appearance in this film, most notably from Private Pile. This unsettling gaze became a signature element in many of Kubrick's films, and its inclusion in Full Metal Jacket adds a psychological depth to the characters. The film's two halves. Full Metal Jacket is often noted for its distinct two-part structure, the boot camp and the Vietnam War. This was a deliberate choice by Kubrick to showcase the dehumanizing effects of military training, followed by the brutal reality of war. The title's origin. The film's title, Full Metal Jacket, refers to the type of bullet being used in the military. It's a bullet with a soft lead core enclosed in a shell of harder metal. It serves as a metaphor for the soldiers themselves, tough exteriors with vulnerable interiors. The long filming process. The film took a staggering 14 months to shoot, which is considerably longer than most Hollywood productions. This extended time frame was partly due to Stanley Kubrick's notorious perfectionism. Every scene, no matter how minor, was shot multiple times to capture it right. The Cubric Touch. Stanley Kubrick was known for his hands-on approach to filmmaking, and Full Metal Jacket was no exception. He was involved in every aspect of production, from the script to the editing, and even operated the camera for certain scenes, a rarity for directors of his stature. The Mystery of Animal Mother. Adam Baldwin's character, Animal Mother, is one of the most memorable in the film, but little is known about his backstory. This was intentional, as Kubrick wanted the character to be an enigma, symbolizing the unknown soldiers who go largely unnoticed but play crucial roles in the theater of war. The music of war. The film's soundtrack features a mix of original score and period-appropriate songs. Tracks like These Boots Are Made for Walkin' by Nancy Sinatra and Surfin' Bird by the Trashmen help set the time and place, while also contrasting to the grim realities of war. Thanks again to our sponsor, Conflict of Nations. Engage in epic battles and take over the world. Click the link in the description to start playing today and get your exclusive gift, which includes 13,000 gold and a 1-month premium subscription for free.